Previously on Survivor Calgary, the Yeti tribe lost the first immunity challenge. The Phoenix tribe looked to turn their win into an opportunity to try and solve the lockbox without early success. Malone proposed an all-season 3 alliance after Timothy, Cam, and Jackson went out searching for idols early. On the Yeti tribe, talk turned to threats versus non-threats. They were hesitant to vote out Sean or Evan, who hasn't had the chance to play in the game before, and unanimously, with the exception of Willow, elected to make Kristen the first member of the Edge. 15 remain. Who will be joining the Edge next?
We're still waiting for the tribal to finish from the ice team. But I cannot get anyone to talk strategy with me, which I feel like is a bad sign. And I'm just spiraling a little bit, and I have a bad feeling about this allyship of 5 that Malone has proposed. And I feel like I'm not in I just feel like I'm vulnerable because Malone and Justine maybe Craig are like tight. And I didn't get like an assured thing from Taylor that he's like, yeah, I want to work with you. Like, we had a good conversation, and maybe it's implied, but I'm just like, I don't fucking know, you know? Yeah.
Cole and Eric look
Cole and Eric do not look happy.
No.
This is kind of what I thought could happen.
I feel like,
Two hands on the back of the head. That's not good body language right there.
Weaken that and keep one of the
Even Shervin does not look like he's. I love reading body language and putting my assumptions on other people.
Yeah.
Eric, Cole, Shervin, and Kristen teamed up. And then
That's half the tribe, though.
no, that's
One less than half the tribe.
No, because there's
only
8.
There's 8.
Yeah, there's 8.
I think as of right now on this tribe, I'm actually bonding really well with Craig. And obviously, I got Taylor. Taylor, I am worried that people will either target one of us to take each, like as a weekend thing. I think they just automatically assume we're going to be together. Tim's an easy vote. I really regret, I was going to hide a bunch of Smirnoff Ices. I haven't had time, but like, fuck, Tim would be just blasted right now with the amount he's been hunting. He would have found like 16 of my ices.
Jackson started to scheme with me. A little scheme just to be on the same page when it comes down to voting people, which I think is a decent partner to have. If there's physical challenges, we're all right. If there's mental challenges, I think we're a little bit deceptively not stupid. I'm trying to find something. I want to find something real bad before I go back there.
And I still have to somehow find a way. Like, I'm hoping in a tribe swap I get put with Shervin so we can start that romantic showmance that he has no idea is going to happen, but will, and be the leading alliance of all time until I vote him out. But yeah, things are looking good. Jackson's a wild card, but I think he's with me. I really like Sydney. All right.
So Kristen just got voted out of the other tribe. I'm not feeling good about that. I was really hoping we could make it to a swap or something, or obviously at least merge, but that's not gonna happen yet. But she does get that advantage of collecting as many cups as she can, so hopefully she does end up having a good chance of getting back in and we can get something going when she's back, because I think her and I both know that we will have each other's back. I think.
We voted out Kristen. I didn't love that play, but it makes a lot of sense. And other people were sort of pushing for it, and it sounds like Cole and Shervin and Robin and I all kind of understood how much of a threat Kristen was. Sean and Evan seem like 2 really good dudes as well that I think I can work with. So again, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. It's hard to always know. I mean, if we keep going back to tribals, it's going to get harder and harder. However, I feel like we have, I'm in a good spot. Shervin specifically, I'm My read on Shervin is he is 100% committed on trying to get us two back to the end. Could there be a possibility he's playing me? I guess, but that's not really the kind of player he is. And I think I'm going to trust the fact that he wants to work with me.
Hello, El.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
So I'm glad that went the way that it did.
Yeah.
Obviously. You know, again, feel bad for Kristen, obviously. No, like,
Yeah, but
I don't
it
want
does
to vote anybody.
solidify, like, we thought we knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And I think it solidified that we're on this.
I have a sneaky little plan to propose.
Okay.
If you're okay with it.
Yeah.
So, with the box, we can
Yes.
fuck up the tribe. I have taken off my cooler. Number 3.
Okay.
And I can stick it on one of the challenge materials. And then it's a clue for the lockbox.
Yes.
Yeah, so at the very least
Good.
they get like one number wrong. That's
Yeah.
all you need.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah.
They're sure about number 3?
Yeah. Oh, genius. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hello, this is a confessional after Tribal 1. I was on my way to go pee, and I genuinely had to freaking pee. And I found something.
All right. Welcome, everybody, Yeti, Phoenix, to the next Tribal Immunity Challenge. Phoenix, as you may have noticed, member is missing from the Yeti tribe. Kristen, first to join the Edge with the Edge Esquire, Neil himself becoming his first Edge Squire. It's confusing, but that's what we've decided to run with this year. Justine, you have something that belongs to me. You can keep the rose, though, if you so desire.
I'll take it back.
You don't get one quite yet.
So much. Tribal immunity back up for grabs. And as it is our second challenge of the day, we decide to remember the fallen who have come before us. And thus, your challenge will be the Robert Thompson Memorial Relay.
He was good with knots.
He was very good with knots. Challenge is simple. Each tribe will select 3 beanbag tossers. Each of those tossers must get 1 beanbag entirely inside one of these hula hoops. And I mean entirely inside. If you are on the edge of a hula hoop, if it's touching it in any way, it does not count. If you toss the beanbag, you have to go and retrieve it. Okay? Furthermore, from there, each tribe will select 1 individual, once all the beanbags are in each hula hoop, to run into the woods to a selected location where you will find Keegan and a couple of bags. This person must retrieve the bag. At which point, the tribes will elect 1 individual who was neither a beanbag tosser nor a runner to untie the bag. Once the bag has been completely untied, you will select 2 individuals who were neither tossers, runners, or untiers to take your bag over to those tables where you see beautifully made and arranged puzzle pieces. Those 2 people will solve that puzzle. It is a 3-dimensional puzzle, and we will know when it is complete. The first tribe to accomplish all of these phases of the game win tribal immunity. The other will join me at Tribal Council for the second tribal of the day and of the season. You guys can take some time to talk amongst yourselves, ask questions. We will come and help out and clarify things at that time. Think about your strategies. We'll get going in a couple of minutes here. So you've had some time to deliberate about the challenge, but before we get things going, there's a few important pieces of information. First, Yetis. You voted out Kristen in the last tribal council. Kristen is the individual who tied your bag. It was an elective. She chose hatred, and I respect that. Yeah. That might be worse. That's neither here nor there about the strength of the knot. Secondly, Phoenix, you have a member advantage. Please send one of your tribe members to sit out for this challenge. All right. Perfect. Okay, we have given you all the information we can. You have had time to strategize. Players, to your positions, and we will get going as soon as we can.
Are you running?
You guys are
I'm tackling you on
Come on in. Go! First toss from each contestant. Eric is good. It can stay. It is on the ring. It does not count. It is on the ring. It does not count. Once again. Phoenix struggling to get one in a hoop. It bounces out. No good. A shockingly hot start for Yeti, ahead by one whole beanbag. It's wholly within the ring. It's good. Eric with 2 for Yeti. Hey, that's good. It's good. It's good. Winner.
This one? That one.
Thank you. Start on time. Go. Continue that. Untied. Go. Willow working away. Malone's hand. Both getting round. Malone ravenous to untie the knot. Willow getting stumped by Kristen's handiwork. Not quite moving at the same speed as the Phoenix counterpart.
There's so many.
Go! Gets the 3. Willow, patient, working away. Getting it done. One knot at a time.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Bag untied for Phoenix!
Stay calm, stay calm.
So good.
Keep going. Keep going.
Still working away. Many knots left to untie from Kristen's handiwork. The vengeful spirit from beyond the edge, striking back with what force she can. To do, but inching away, knot after knot. It's starting to come apart for the knot. Willow making incredible progress.
You got this, you got this.
Down to the last few strands.
It's going to be...
You got this, you got
For the Phoenix tribe. It's open. It's open.
Either one of these could go right here.
Here we are, both teams. Puzzle underway. Trying to make a solid image on top. This puzzle is absolutely no joke. As hard as every other part of this challenge has been, this is the ultimate test of these survivors. It is a solid start for Yeti. They may have been behind, but at least they're making progress. Phoenix looking like they'd rather rise from the ashes than turn right. All the same. More pieces for Yeti.
Yeah, thanks.
Inching closer to tribal immunity. Yeti's pulling the image together. incredible to see the speed at which the Yeti tribe is considering everything that they've been through yet. Phoenix is starting to make progress. Perhaps this is the boon they need to close the distance. There's still a great deal of puzzle pieces left for both teams, but both are confident that they are proceeding at a good pace. This could go any direction. Yeti getting closer. Yeti getting close. Dangerously close. Phoenix down to the last few, shifting things around.
Got it! Hold on.
Not yet. One is wrong.
At least
Phoenix, that's it.
Right? That is wrong.
That is incorrect. Both tribes are unbelievably close. So similar to puzzles. What could it be? That is incorrect. Right here. That's it. Wins tribal immunity. Once again, safe from the bombs.
I feel pretty good about making an impact in this challenge. I think that my old tribe is back at tribal council, partially at least because I tied some really intense knots on their bag. You know, after I tied the knots on their bag, someone brought up, oh, maybe you should have just like tied a nice little like loose bow on the other bag. And I was like, you know, I would have done that because I'm feeling the revenge. And I think I understand Bomi better than ever before. So I might have done that had I thought of it. But this way worked out better because I got 2 more cups and they're back at tribal. And you know what would have been nice during that challenge? First of all, if I didn't want to screw them over, aka any of them had not lied to me. And 2, if they had someone who was good at puzzles on their team. Would have been helpful.
36, 34, and whatever.
So do you think it's
which we're never going to see?
But do you think it's all the way you can frame the immunity? Like you can get an immunity idol one, a challenge one, and a
camp one.
tribal council one? I think that's fabulous.
We did that in Real Survivor.
They found theirs.
That's fucking crazy.
That was quite some time now.
They found theirs, so they're now 34.
As of right now, Malone is scary, so is Tim. Is generally
Yeah,
the vibe.
I think a lot of people are like, Tim probably has an idol and is like not playing a social game at all. So
like, essentially what we already said was Tim is like, he's a wild card, but we know what we're getting with him. He's hiding in the forest. He's looking for idols.
Malone, I am not sure, and I feel like Malone and I have past season beef.
Every word he says, it's like I cannot tell if he's telling the truth. Craig, I feel like I can trust a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a one-on-one with Craig.
And there's also the Craig and Malone dynamic of that tight duo, from
which we have to be mindful of.
So like I think what generally would be good for me and you is to keep Craig close with us, which would kind of put Malone in that situation as well, or at least somebody to keep him under wraps.
Yeah.
I am getting along with Craig. I feel like it's impossible not to.
He's so likable.
He's insane.
Yeah, he's so likable. And I'm not really sure where his head's at, but I was just with Malone and Craig and they were like, we should start talking with each other. And then nobody said anything, so I left, and then they immediately pulled out their phones. So I was like, okay. I don't think they I think they don't probably want to work with me. But I know Jackson would want to work with us.
Because like there was this situation where it was literally between you two. It was like a battle of you two.
Yeah.
So like, I just don't think anybody holding from Craig from past games is a good idea. It's like you're limiting you.
I don't think so either. I'm just anxious. I'm cognizant that it could be.
If he is, I'm more willing to work with him than with Malone. The issue is Craig.
It makes sense.
So I think Craig is more willing to work with Malone. So that'll be something that we have to work through.
I think so too.
Worst case scenario, I do think Jackson likes me and you.
Yep.
And Taylor.
We need 5.
I do trust Taylor, but it's hard to read Taylor.
I trust Taylor. We have a good relationship, but we need to get the 3 of us together, or you talk to him and relay this.
I'll talk to Taylor.
And I'll talk to Craig.
I'm trying to put some feelers out with a few people just in anticipation for, you know, us to lose one. Chatted so far with Tim, Sydney, Cam kinda. I'm a little bit worried aligning with Tim because he hasn't really spent a lot of time with the tribe, and that's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I think Malone is certainly a powerful player, and might I certainly like how he plays. I think he's a competitor, and I think he really enjoys it. But yeah, we'll see how things go.
Tim, yeah.
Taylor, come on down.
I think we're
Join
all
the
determined that Tim is the one. If we go to tribal, Tim's the one we need to go with. And just the fear though of him having it idle.
Which is heavily likely at this point.
Yeah, this rated certain spots does it. So even if two people throw it on someone else.
Yeah.
Do we have who number 2?
I don't need a
Number 2.
Well, let's just wait until everyone but Tim and someone else is here.
Last person to join.
Sounds
Let
good.
them decide for us.
That happens to me every
He's
day.
working on the box right now.
Little Timbo?
Yeah.
Little Timbo. Tallest guy here by a long shot. Oh, little guy.
Willow found a 34.
Where did she find it?
She said it was on the table.
Huh.
I don't know which table she's referring to.
How
But
did they know? I guess I didn't look at our table before.
it might have fallen out of the bag when we emptied it too.
But yeah, that definitely could have been. But I wonder if the other group had, they could very easily have another number from their bag too. Yeah. So we'll have to see.
I don't know. Like my immediate thoughts are like I don't feel good about it, but I don't really know. Like we could go like the easy vote is Willow, I think. Yep. I don't necessarily have a whole lot of capital with her. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she voted for me last time, so I don't think I got any capital.
Yeah, and I mean the other thing we could possibly do is make like a bigger move. I just don't know if the bigger move is warranted. Like we could go after like a Robin or even. I don't really want to go after Cole, but we could. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if a big move is useful right now. Like,
well, that's the thing. Is it too early to pull that trigger?
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know. I don't know the right answer either because like I obviously don't want to be here again.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like one way or another, some of the threats have to go, right? Sean is a really tight bond with Evan, and like man, I can't read Robin or Cole. I can't read where they're at. I can't read if they're together or what the fuck is going on. You know, let's see if I can figure out who's actually on my team and who's not.
Some of those guys, but I don't fully trust them. Because I know that some of them I trust more than others, but I know that Eric would cut anyone out in a heartbeat, I think.
Well, Eric voted Trevor out last time.
Yeah, so I know that, like, I've talked to both of them, and I think there's definitely some caution between the two of them working together for a long period of time. So I don't know how that's going to go, but like right now, I think they were saying that they wanted to keep strong, but I don't know how that's actually going to go in the long run. And I feel like trusting both of them into a swap is probably not going to work out for us because I don't think they're going to both stay loyal to this tribe all the way.
I don't know.
But I don't know if it's the time to vote one of them out. I know that's tough. We could vote for Sean too. Like, I don't mind that idea.
Well, someone earlier said that. I can't remember who was saying that you were close with Sean.
No, not really. Like, well, I'm not saying I'm not, but like we didn't play on the same season or anything together. It's not like we're overly close. Like I know him, but
Because I only voted Sean because I wasn't sure what the plan was,
Yeah, no,
and I
honestly.
didn't want to have to vote Kristen because I knew Kristen.
yeah, no, I get that. Like it was tough because I heard a few different names and like
Yeah.
Kristen seemed to be the consensus, I think, but it was hard to like. I was even second guessing that.
The
Too.
last conversation I had was one with Kristen and the group where they were all like,
Yeah.
I was in Sean.
Yeah, no, that's what I like. They were trying to make
Very
her comfortable, so they
convincing.
didn't play her shot in the dark.
And it
But
was
I mean, they
very,
also said
very
the same thing to
convincing.
Sean, and they said the same thing to me. Like,
I think I'm still in a pretty good spot. Sean and Evan, I think, are 2 votes I need to get on my side in a hurry. And then Cole and Shervin also seem quite amenable to working with me. So I also need to build a bit of a relationship with the girls just to make sure, like I worked with Robin last time, but her and I haven't talked a whole bunch. So that's where my head's at. And again, as long as the votes don't say Eric, it's a win. Want to talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I talked to him. It sounds like the four strong.
Are you on?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I like that.
Because the way I see it is like we could do something silly, but I don't really have a relationship with with Willow. I don't think you do either.
No.
And like moving forward with her at the expense of someone else doesn't make sense for
No,
us.
and I also feel like she definitely might feel burned because we like she was the only one that didn't vote with us.
Yeah.
Like I know that Sean probably isn't feeling good about her voting for him too. So I don't think that's really good for tribe unity going forward. Like I know that's what broke out my tribe last, like when I played. It was voting against someone and they felt burned, they get you back.
Right.
So
So it's
you definitely don't want to keep people that you burned around. Really, so.
Just being unanimous. So I think what we discussed over there, to be completely frank, is whether we just tell her.
I really want the tribe to be 6 strong. And if we vote Sean here, Aileen is Evan. Willow just seems like the easy, clean vote so that we can stay united come a swap, especially since we're down numbers. I think it's really important. There's been some names on Robin. Shervin might be going over to talk to her now, which I think is good. I think we need to keep that core 4 super insulated next time. Next chance I have to talk to her, I'm going to bring up the same thing to make sure she doesn't feel like she's getting information from people that aren't me. Moving forward, that is my core 4. I did talk to Sean briefly about this idea of me, him, and Evan as non-season 3 people, and kind of getting season 3 people out because there's a lot of it in this game. And that sort of coalition could form easily just because they played together before.
Or do we have any concern that Robin is playing both sides? I don't know Robin very well.
She did that pretty well in her when she won.
So we could throw a stray vote to...
When we were talking here earlier, she seemed very adamant, like the playing both sides thing happens later.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, 100%. You don't want to burn people now, especially going into a swap, because that's how you end up on the bottom. In the bench.
And I don't think I'm worried about that right now.
Okay, It was just a point Shervin brought up that like if we go unanimous, all 6 on Willow.
It's tough, man. Like it always sucks to have these conversations. Honestly, the one thing I feel like is like at least the conversations I'm having right now are good. They feel productive. They feel like I'm on the same page, and I think that's important moving forwards. I feel like there's some strong relationships forming, and that's going to be important for surviving the next couple rounds, the next couple tribals, and even maybe taking myself to the end game.
So there was like, I feel like it's me, and it's like, your name's been tossed around. But then she trusts me, and she said she has an idol.
Okay.
So she's like, oh, I might do like the shot in the dark. I'm like probably gonna like, I want to save my idol, but I like want to play my idol. So I don't know if we split it or I don't know, like I don't think there's any chance of like trying to flush her idol. I think she's very aware that like, she might be in the chopping block. And it'll probably be smart to play it.
Hey buddy, so a lot of talk going around, okay? This one doesn't seem as clear cut as the last one. I just want to I want to tell you because, you know, when I said it earlier that like I need an alliance, I feel stranded. Like I wasn't kidding. Like I still like only people's names that I've heard is still Willow and Sean. But then like people are like worried about like, as you heard, like, well, what if Robin goes stray and this, like people are worried about each other. I can tell the tribe's very antsy about what's going on.
I think we just gotta stick strong.
Yeah.
If we stick 6 on Willow, we're good.
You think so? Okay.
Also, the one thing I was gonna say is that Willow told me she has an idol, and she knows. She said that she found like a bag in the forest and she was trying to show it to you, and then because she felt like she trusted you, and now she doesn't, and so she gave it. She didn't show it to me. That's the other thing. She didn't show it to me.
Do we pivot real quick to Sean?
Well, I was thinking like.
Cause that idol's useful.
It is useful, and I
think
think she does trust me.
Okay.
I would trust that she trusts me.
Okay.
But I think there's like a fairly high chance that she plays it
no matter what.
So I told Shervin that like I can also do like a.
Do we think that's Sean and she picks, or do we want to throw a hanky vote to him?
I was gonna throw a hanky vote to Sean just to be safe.
We need to fill in Eric and Shervin with this.
I told Shervin.
Okay, cool. And he's probably filling in Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we throw one. Oh, fuck, it sucks.
I know.
I wanted to go 6 strong.
Again, like all of this is sort of not a huge problem either way. I think. I mean, so Robin just told me that Willow told Robin she has an idol. Don't know if I buy it. I think she's desperate. I think she knows, and I think she wants us to try and vote away from her. I think she'll play her shot in the dark for sure. If she pulls down an idol, then the only risk of this is we gotta have a plan, because I don't think it would be me, but it could easily be me. I don't have a relationship with her at all.
Sorry, we were chatting earlier.
Here are reasons you should vote for me. 1, I'm two, I'm such a good player. 3, I'm so loyal.
I think it's time for trouble, everybody. Sorry. You raise interesting points.
But I'm a good player. Like, I'm
You
good
are.
at the challenges. I'm good at both physical and puzzle challenges. And like, I feel like my situation is empathetic.
Can me and you talk one-on-one real quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Robin's getting shows in it?
I was trying to tell you earlier, before. But I don't want to use the house if he's drinking. So now I don't know. So I think we'll do. I don't know. I have this, but I also have my shot.
I'm gonna try and flip it. I'm gonna try and flip it.
You know what? You're so convincing. You're so convincing, Colin. You're so. Like, I sound like Kristen. Like, that's why I got confused, because you're so convincing. Like, that's why I'm so anxious. I don't want it to be a one-time over you.
I'm missing Barbie.
I did not come here to get out.
Okay. Okay. I want to, and being genuine, I want to try and flip this. Okay? We're running out of time. I need to talk to people quick.
Okay.
Who do you want out? Because you got the other book.
Sean or Evan?
Pick one.
Sean.
Okay, cool. I'll flip it. I'll work on it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping that Cole is genuinely trying to change it. But do I take my shot in the dark just in case and waste it? I don't know. This is the most I've lied ever in my life.
Yeti Tribe. Welcome once again to Tribal Council. It would seem, despite your best intentions, to preserve a competitive team going forward, even though it may have been successful, it wasn't successful enough. Cole, you're one of the individuals and the anchor of that challenge, the hardest part of the challenge, the puzzle. From your perspective, having watched your teammates struggle through the rest of the challenge, what was going through your head as you squared up to do that portion of that challenge?
I don't think my teammates struggled. I thought we cleared the beanbag super quick. Shervin got back with the bag super quick. It was super heavy. And Willow had to deal with knots tied by Bench and Kristen, who wanted some cups on the edge. So, like, the puzzle we got to a little bit late. We were really close to finishing it. I don't think that necessarily falls on anyone here.
Okay. Sean, do you think that's true?
I think that's true. I think Cole and Robin killed it. I think Willow killed it with the knots. I think Shervin ran his heart out. I think the tossers, we got in quick. We got out first. I think what it came down to is the knot killed us. We had something that was a lot harder than the Phoenix Tribe, and we lost some time there, and that was the 5 seconds we needed to come out on top in the puzzle.
Willow, was that going through your mind as you, the person responsible for untying the knot, was struggling against the opposition that was put in front of you by an individual who you had just voted out? What was going through your mind as you saw your knot coming together as fast as you could, but nowhere near as fast as the Phoenix Tribe?
I mean, it's frustrating for sure, especially when you see what needs to be done and it won't move. It's definitely hard. I don't blame Kristen. I support that. Woohoo. But I would have done the same thing. No, but yeah, it was frustrating to fall behind and feel like you're the reason your team fell behind, because Malone happened to go faster than I did, because this knot may or may not have been very much easier than mine. So yeah, I was stressed, and I feel stressed now, and we'll just see what happens.
Evan, as has been said, your tribe performed admirably in every phase of the challenge.
Yeah.
Even bringing back the puzzle pieces first to untie.
Yeah.
And even once arriving at the puzzle, actually surging ahead early on in that solving process.
Yeah.
Even so, after it was all said and done, what did that look like? Obviously, this is not where you guys want to be.
No.
So talk me through what was going around, who was saying what. How did those conversations look?
Well, I mean, I think we were all equally disappointed. I think we're a competitive bunch. Like, we wanted to win that challenge. We wanted to do real bad. And we gave ourselves every chance we could. And I'm happy with that. And I think the consensus, like, afterwards was that we were all happy with the effort that everyone put in. There was no obvious weak link in that challenge that we could decide to get out to keep us strong. Like, everyone pulled their weight. So it was really a decision of what we wanted to do going forward, like what was best for the future of our tribe. Going forward, it was nothing about the challenges anymore. It wasn't about keeping strong. It was basically deciding what was best for the tribe and how do we get back in this game? Like, how do we start beating them? How do we get the numbers even going into potential swap or a merge? Like, that's the goal now, to get us as good a position as we can.
Eric, in your experience, was there a lot of back and forth? And did you feel like this was, in a way, you fighting for your own survival in the game, just by merit of you having to pitch your own strengths with everybody you were talking to?
Yeah, I mean, yes, that's anytime you know you're going to tribal, you have to try and do that for sure. You gotta see, again, I said it last time, you gotta see where people's heads are at, but I think we're all experienced enough with this game to always know that there's multiple we's, and it's about trying to find out which we is going to get you further. And it's a we, like, yes, it is a we game, but it's a me game too. So you got to figure it out, and you got to manage both things, and that's why it's nice to talk to everybody, try to see where people are going, and you move forward, hopefully as a stronger tribe, because again, we don't want to be here. So that's another key component, is that I learned in my season, if you don't come here, you don't get voted out. So it's one of those things where I'm already here too often for my liking.
Ideally, whatever we have going forward is 6 strong.
Unity on the horizon. As we all know, in this game, that's temporary. We're about to find out how temporary it is. Cool. Go ahead and cast the first vote.
If you guys could stop sending me back here, that'd be wonderful. Alright, well hopefully I don't have to see you guys again soon.
Okay.
Welcome
Respectfully, I don't really want to see you guys anymore. I think I know where every vote is going. And I think I think there's going to be some drama after camp.
I have my immunity item. Oh. Thank you for sorry, Shane.
All right, I'm gonna go tally votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity item, now would be the time to play.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm in between trusting and not trusting. I took my shot, and if this is it for me, then this is it for me, and it is what it is. So, let's see what the shot says. Not safe.
You are not safe. All votes cast. All votes cast against Willow will count. First vote. Willow. There's one vote for Willow. Second vote. Sean. That is one vote Willow, one vote Sean. Third vote. Willow. 2 votes Willow, 1 vote Sean. Fourth vote. Robin. That is 1 vote Sean, 1 vote Robin, 2 votes Willow. Get out of here. 5th vote. Willow. 3 Willow, 1 Sean, 1 Robin. Last vote. This Barbie's on the edge. Willow, you are the next individual to join the edge. Go ahead and bring me your torch. Solo cup? No solo cup, noted.
You were all.
Okay, well. Willow, your tribe has moved. Go ahead and join the edge.
Are we out of cup?
The rest of you, go ahead and head back to camp.
It's not a fucking immunity idol, it's a piece of string that I fucking, and a number.
Is the number from the woods?
Yeah, which is why it looks like immunity idol. I'm so sad. I'm really disappointed that I was the second girl. Especially because I was just trying to do the right thing. I didn't realize not voting Kristen would put me in jeopardy. I was hoping my idol play would save me, or the shot in the dark, wasted, not safe. I'm really disappointed. I feel like I had a lot more to bring to this team, and maybe I can play my way back in, but it's a risk. Wasn't able to do it last time, and I'm really disappointed I'm missing out on the next few challenges. I don't know. It's sad. I'm like disappointed. Now I just have to like function and be okay. And like, I know it's just a game, but also like I was really hoping to make it farther than last time, and now I'm gone, and I don't know if I can make it back in. I knew that it wasn't enough, but at least I have an extra number. So I'm gonna try and get into that box and take whatever's in there, so no one else can.
Next time on Survivor Calgary, a challenge tests the players' priorities. Welcome, everybody, to your next tribal community challenge. Me versus we. And a beverage is shared.